Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV. Muswobi.
Good day, welcome to this broadcast. It's a wonderful day in the city of Lagos. We bring to you some of the interesting reports that we have today. President Bola Tinubu commissioning 45 cabinet members in a remarkable fashion today, Monday. Yes, he broke away from the conventional way his predecessors had done it. Yes, there are things he did differently from Buhari, Jonathan, Yar'Adua, and Obasanjo. So it was a colorful event. If you were there, you see how things were arranged. I think they were creative this time with the commissioning of his cabinet members, 45 in total. Well, last Wednesday, Tinubu assigned portfolios to them, but made some changes a day after swearing in, assigning Abubakar Momo to be in charge of Niger Delta development. Some people thought that this ministry would not have or would have been scrapped by the president because of the silence on that ministry, and there were somewhat reactions, especially from those in that region, that if Tinubu would not assign a minister, it will be disastrous for the country. But these changes may be connected to the reactions of some people in that region or interested parties on the Niger Delta development. Now, Abubakar Momo will be in charge of Niger Delta development. It was contained in a statement on Sunday by the special advisor to the president of media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale. According to the statement, Momo was redeployed from the Federal Ministry of Youth to the Ministry of Niger Delta Development. In contrast, Adegboyega Oyetola, who is earlier given Minister of Transportation, has been redeployed as the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy. So there's a reshuffle here before the oath taking and the commissioning of the ministers. Ajuri, that is a special advisor to the President of Media and Publicity, however, noted that the Federal Ministry of Youth would be reassigned to a minister designate soon. So far, so good. We don't have a minister for the Ministry of Youth currently. Other intending cabinet members include Bumi Tunji Ojo and Honorable Saidu Alkali, who were redeployed as the Minister of Interior. That is Bumi Tunji Ojo, and also Minister of Transportation was deployed to was given to Saidu Alkali. Newly inaugurated Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, that is Nyesom Wike, now has come with a twist. This guy is going tough on house owners, property owners in Abuja. He has come with a twist, and it's not a good one. He has warned that those distorting the master plan of the Federal Capital Territory, their properties will be demolished under his government. I think he is a governor. If you're a minister of the FCT, you are like a governor, so let's call it government. So he's in charge now. So what he did was he just had to put out that statement so that those that are affected would know what to do. Just like the President Bola Tinubu removed subsidy immediately after he was sworn in as president. Let's look at some 4 takeaways from the commissioning, the oath taking, the reading of recite. There are things that made this inauguration outstanding. It was an elaborate event. That's number 1, elaborate event. The president swore in the ministers in an elaborate banquet-like ceremony held at the conference room of the presidential villa, Abuja. Now, dignitaries at the event were the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, Chief Justice of Nigeria, Olukayode Ariwola, among other top government officials. The second takeaway is that the ministers took oath in batches. Unlike the past events where the ministers were sworn in together at the State House during a Federal Executive Council meeting, the current ministers took the oath of office alphabetically, using their states of origin, 5 ministers a batch. Colorful. So every minister, normally in Nigeria, ministers are assigned to every state. So every state must have a representation at the federal level. Although 45 of them taken from 36 states, some states might have double, but every minister must come from a state. The reading of citation. Before being sworn in, The profiles of the ministers were read by Ngelale. The idea was the first of its kind, as past administrations did not do that, and they developed this, and this is one of the reasons why the events were unique. So as they move, their profiles were being read. Also, Justice Ariwola administered the oath of office to the ministers. After that, they took their turns to sign the oath and shook hands with the president, who stood throughout the event and took photographs with each other. After signing the oath of office, Tinubu charged the ministers to focus on the tasks assigned and deliver them with dedication in driving the country to a progressive and prosperous state. We asked this question with the ministers, the cabinet of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu: can we drive this country to a progressive and prosperous state? You can put that in the comment section if you think so. But I think the president is good to go at this point in time. He has formed his cabinet. They have been inaugurated, and it is something good news to talk about. Let's talk about the Rivers State governor, who has said that his administration will demolish all illegal structures, irrespective of how connected you are or how highly placed you are. If your building is distorting the master plan, the minister of the FCT has said he's going to destroy that building. He's going to remove that property. I remember El-Rufai during his days as FCT minister. He did so much. He even demolished buildings of generals. He stepped on toes. At the end of the day, he had his way. So let's look at what is happening now. I don't know what is going to inspire the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, in carrying out this plan. He never waited. Just immediately after he took the oath of office, he said what he said. I know the president did the same. He did the same when he was sworn in. He said he was going to remove subsidy just immediately after he was sworn in. The same with the man. I don't know what nickname I will call him now. Wike. What he did in Rivers, one of the governors, APC governors, said, well, we're surprised that you can pull this off. A totally non-APC state, when you look at voting patterns, APC won in Rivers State. It's something that people really want to study. How did he do it? Of course, Obedience will tell you that he rigged the election. Obedience will tell you that he compromised. People were killed. He had to force APC into power through threatening the electorate, threatening NYC officials, INEC officials, into giving that victory to the APC. That's what the Obedience will tell you. And also, another thing that will be considered is that the FCT in the courts at the presidential tribunal, election tribunal, it is being argued that 25% is needed for the FCT. At this point in time, I heard somebody say that the reason why Nyesom Wike was picked as FCT minister is because he's going to do a dirty job for the APC come 2027, the next election. Or probably, if the tribunal says there's going to be a rerun of the election, it's going to be certain that APC will have 25% or if not more in the Federal Capital Territory, looking at the person that's been appointed as ministers. I don't know how true this is, but this is a speculation from someone who believed that Wike was positioned for that purpose. It said that be you a minister or ambassador, if you know you have developed where you are not supposed to develop, your house must go down. You see, he makes it a threat. Your house must go. I think this guy is coming to fight. He's coming to step on toes. Probably he's planned it before. He has grudges with some persons, because I know he should be having grudges with the PDP, Atiku, and I don't know about Labour Party and other persons, but I think the PDP, somebody said he's looking at the PDP secretariat in Abuja and also the Labour Party secretariat in Abuja. He will find a way to demolish that structure. But what he said is that if he's going to destroy that building must be distorting the master plan. However, interpreting the master plan is left to the minister. He said that those who have taken over the green areas to build, that is the gardens, the parks, he said, our parks must come back. The green areas must come back. If you hate green, you hate yourself. I don't know if he is going to be doing this just to prove that he is a performing, he will do well as a minister, or he's trying to spite some people, or he's trying to step on toes, or is targeting his political enemies. But however, the president has admonished them that they should be focused and dedicated in their various reassigned portfolios. If they are focused, they will be able to take the country to a progressive and prosperous state. It's a good one for the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
All those people who are distorting the master plan of Abuja, too bad, too bad. If you know you are built where you're not supposed to build, it will go down. It will go down. Be a minister of anywhere, be an ambassador. If you know you have developed where you're not supposed to develop, your house must go what? Down.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV. Muswobi.